So I just realized that the last thing I filmed on this camera pretty much was me talking about how I wanted to, or I planned on vlogging once a week. And then I just put the camera down for like a week and haven't been filming literally anything since. I think it's because I've been using maybe Twitter more often. Like I just started using Twitter as if it was a blog, like as if it was Tumblr, and that's kind of been satisfying my like need to vent and and ramble about stuff. So I guess I haven't really been feeling like vlogging, but I guess I can vlog too. I don't know. Vlogging's kind of a hard thing for me to get comfortable with because I don't really like being confronted with my face, like moving and like all my awkward mannerisms. And I know that's like super lame and seems cowardly, especially because like it's kind of my whole like self-improvement goal to be more brave and confident in that arena. But right now I have the perspective of like, honestly, I'm so tired, I don't even want to try. I just kind of want to hide. So Twitter satisfies that because it's like kind of like a journal, but you can still sort of posture and like don't really have to be vulnerable because it's ultimately still just a social media platform. Vlogging is more difficult. Like I have anxiety right now even doing this, but God, I'm so stubborn, it makes me want to do it more. And yes, I know I look so crazy right now. I purposely picked up the camera right now because honestly, because I just thought of it and I was like, you know what, why don't I just film a video instead of like always thinking about like, oh, I want to be like in the right mood to vlog. Like, am I even in the right mood? Like, I don't want it to come off like this way or this way. But this time I was just like, I feel like you're overthinking it and you should just do it because it's probably going to be uncomfortable no matter what you do because you're an anxious piece of shit. And I feel like I just heard my boyfriend's in the other room watching TV, and I just heard the TV go quiet for a little bit, and so I feel like he had it paused and was trying to listen to me. Or the show could have just gotten quiet, honestly. I could be being paranoid. Anyway, I was saying that it's gonna be awkward no matter what I do because I have anxiety. And everything makes me anxious, like literally. So I think the next move is instead of like waiting for, to be like in the right headspace or whatever to do shit, this meditation app that I have, one of the meditations I did was about sitting with anxiety. And that was kind of a profound experiment to do because that really goes against like what you want to do when you experience anxiety. It's like we're aware that we have to confront it, but I guess I never realized that you could confront it like that. And usually I just try to like focus on positive things or like do things and put it out of my mind, but this meditation makes you like sit with it and makes it like fill your body, and it's really just about building like tolerance to discomfort. So even though like I can't really breathe that well right now, it's about being comfortable with the discomfort, because everything is uncomfortable. And probably the reason that most of us have anxiety disorders is because we were raised by people who didn't know how to process emotions and pain and didn't know how to handle stress. And so we were taught to avoid it and ignore it. We were never taught how to handle it. And so now it just builds and builds, whereas you're supposed to really be able to withstand these things and deal with pain and like just breathe. And yeah, so we have to learn that now. This also helps. It's a skull cap tincture, and I actually bought this before I started learning about, before I started taking herbalism. This would be a really good thumbnail. Anyway, and now I'm like taking an online herbalism class, and we're actually learning about stress right now. And one of the herbs that they suggested for stress was skull cap, the one I got. So I was really happy to know that my research was correct. And this skull cap actually, out of a lot of the ones they listed, was really specifically for a lot of things that I deal with. So even better. All right, I guess that's kind of all I wanted to say. You want to cheers me? Yes. So bright.
First beer in a million years.
First beer since the Stone Age.
Do you think if you got that nice camera, you would use it?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. But also I kind of like the way that older cameras look.
This one doesn't have that same like older quality style though.
Yeah.
Like it just looks bad to me. It doesn't look grainy. It's fine in the daytime, it's just at night. And I like to film at night a lot.
I used to make little videos with the mini DV camera. And that's really fun. The quality's kind of like pretty
So I just started watching this girl on YouTube. Like, I was looking for story times and I just came across this girl, and I liked the way she talked, so I went to the rest of her channel, and she has like a vlog, and she doesn't get a lot of views really, but I was reading some of the comments, and I guess I haven't watched the whole video. I guess in this video she's like kind of down on herself maybe for why people like would even want to watch her, because a lot of the comments are talking about like, we just watch you because we like you and we like to, you know, like see what you're doing. I guess she doesn't do a lot of vlogs, maybe like she usually does story times, and she's like, why would you want to watch just me doing nothing? And I was reading these comments and I was like, wow, that's so cool and nice that this girl has managed to be like genuine enough online that people feel connected to her and just like want to watch her do not that much. And that's like what I want, really. Like, every time I try to vlog, I feel like it's really awkward for me. Like, even right now I can just feel a little bit of anxiety coming up. I think it's just social anxiety, but one of my goals was to get more comfortable doing this, because I have a feeling that it could be like really helpful for me, especially because I have social anxiety and like obsessive kind of cyclical thinking, like being able to just turn on the camera and sort of talk, and not even always just about bad stuff, like, you know, I think there's something kind of to be like, you could argue that it's vain and narcissistic, but in the society that we live in, like, nothing's really normal. So vlogging is, I don't know, I feel like maybe we feel kind of small and like insecure a lot, like a lot of people do now. And to me, vlogging feels like it would just sort of be a little like pat on the head or something every day, like just a kind of a place for me to talk about whatever's going on, something I'm excited about, like something I'm doing, like just kind of a way to be present, I guess, and like validate myself in small ways. Because do you ever feel like just like everything you're doing is pointless and like no one wants to hear about it? Yeah, that's like a product of social anxiety too. So vlogging is kind of like the antithesis of that. You're literally turning on a camera and like making something so important, even though like may or may not be, but you're just choosing to do that. And it's ultimately harmless because like you're not doing it at anyone, so, but it might give you strength to, it might give me strength to like not be so insular, and like closed off and guarded with anyone that I'm not really super close with. Yeah, so I've said this so many times. In fact, I think there's videos on this camera where I'm saying like, okay, I'm gonna start vlogging like once a week now, and then I don't. So I don't know, this is like another nudge maybe. I'm not setting any I'm not making any promises to myself right now. This is just like, I just had kind of the urge to talk about that. Because yeah, it's like kind of what I want. It's kind of what I'm craving. Like that, the kind of interaction that I saw on that girl's vlogs. That's what I want. Check this out. This looks really pretty on this window. I actually didn't think it would look so cool. It's just like a scarf that I have, and I have it, let me make it brighter. And I just have it like tacked to the wall, but the way it drapes like this makes it look so much fancier than it is. These are the freaking best chips. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Also, I'm not sure what is happening upstairs. Like, I thought it was sex for a second, but I think they're just, I think like maybe new people moved upstairs, because I never used to hear this much creaking before. Which is so strange. Like, what do you think the people before did? Were they just always at work or at school maybe? Or were they just really, really, really lazy?